All right, everyone. Welcome to game number 3 of pool play for 12U Open here at Whitesell Field number 2 in beautiful Pinellas. Beautiful Pinellas Park, Florida, or Pinellas County, Florida. Sorry about that. The Bay Championship, or Bay Area Championship. I'll get my stuff right here in a minute. Sorry about that, folks. Bay Area Championship, broadcast by Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. I'm Doc. I'll be your commentator for this third game today between the PYF Rays and Ostingers baseball. Tomorrow we'll be covering 11U action, the bracket play in Canal Park. So hope to see you there, as well as watching online. If you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, please like, share, subscribe, and follow. That helps us expand our capabilities and the plans that we're building for the future for your players or the kids, as well as you, the fans and the viewers, because we do it for you. So when you can't physically be here, you can be here to see them play, and of course, lifetime memory and some other benefits to the kids who play in these tournaments. Also, looks like Ostingers is going to be the home team in this one. As pool play happens, it's all flip of the coin at the plate to determine home and visitor. Of course, tomorrow in bracket play, that'll be by how each team finished during pool play and how they ranked. As you look at the scoreboard, draw your attention to the indicator that's now above the Rays logo and name. That indicates they're at bat. We do have scoreboard enhancements. Again, all these likes, subscribes, and potential, and these future sponsors, which is all that helps as well, will help us to enhance things. We are getting an enhanced scoreboard in the month of April, so I'm pretty excited about that, as I hope you will be as well. So real quickly, we'll go through the batting lineup for PYF since they are visitors in this one. You got Brian, Mario, Aaron, Caleb, Braylon, Asa, Alex, Camden, Jax, and Giovanni, also known as Jovi. And then substitutes is going to be Ian. In the field right now for the Ostingers, you got Cole Walker in left field, Jaden at third base, Evan at first, Deegan on the mound, Matthew at shortstop, Aiden at second base, Smith as the extra hitter, Tucker is in right field, Evan Ebanks is center field, and Cole Frieda is behind the plate. So stepping in now to get things going for us here in the top of the first inning in this matchup between the PYF Rays and Ostingers baseball is going to be Brian. He is the shortstop to start the game off. And here's the first pitch. Called strike. And this one's underway. Again, game number 3 is rocking and rolling. Called strike 2. And now it's 0-2. So on the mound for Ostingers is Deegan, and behind the plate is, like I said, Cole Frieda. And line shot. Oh, nice try by the first baseman, Evan. So we'll award a single to Brian to lead things off here in the top of the first inning. That was a shot and went off of his glove that he had to move to get. So that's why we're going to award a single. That's Evan Lewis. Pass ball gets by Cole, and that allows Brian to move to second base. So nobody out, just getting underway here in the top of the first. Leadoff single by Brian, and he's went to second on the pass ball. That makes it a 1-1 count to Mario. So Mario's up, Aaron's on deck. Brian at second. And the pitch. Called strike, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 delivery. Foul ball. And we'll do 1-2 again. All right, so Deegan gets a sign from Cole. Comes set, delivers. Foul ball again. And that one is just out of play. And we'll do 1-2 again. That's the one thing about this, well, actually, matter of fact, all 3 fields. Foul balls tend to disappear over the neighborhood fence. Usually not retrieved. Deegan goes to second, and Brian is back safely. And it remains a 1-2 count to Mario. Call strike 3, and that is 1 away.
Now batting, number 24, Aaron Lord.
And they get him at third. What a play. Nice throw down by Cole. That's 2 down. It's a 1-0 count on Aaron. So quickly 2 outs for the Rays. And that's 2-0. It's a ground ball to Evan Lewis. He drops it, and Aaron is safe. So we'll charge an error to Evan. And Aaron's on with 2 outs. So 2 down. Runner on for PYF. There's a fly ball into right field. Oh, just off the glove. Nice diving try. And that's going to put Aaron on third. And Caleb goes in with a stand-up double. So with 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, Braylon steps in. Asa on deck. And here's the first pitch. Call strike. And it's 0-1. So we're still on the top of the first. 2 runners on, 2 outs. 0-1 count to Braylon. Asa is your starting pitcher for PYF. Line shot to third. Nice snag by the third baseman. And that is 3 outs. So, no runs, but they do get 2 hits. 1 error and 2 left on at the end of a half inning. It's Rays 0, Ostingers baseball coming up. Leading off for Ostingers is going to be Cole, Walker, Jaden, and Evan Lewis. This is Doc of the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Bottom of the first inning. Ostingers is coming up. It's going to be Cole, Jaden, and Evan. It's a foul ball, and the bottom of the first inning is underway. It's an 0-1 count to Cole. Line shot, first base. That gets down for a hit, and that gets past the right fielder. Cole is digging. He will go into third with a stand-up triple. And to lead things off here in the bottom of the first inning. That one was tailing away from the right fielder, just down the line. Not much he could do. Perfectly placed, and Ostingers is in business here starting out in the bottom of the first. And the pitch from Asa, ball low. So Asa's on the mound, Jovi's behind the plate. Jaden steps in. And that's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Foul ball. And it's 1-2. And now the count's 2-2. And foul ball. Wow. Right towards the on-deck hitter, Evan Lewis. That was so quick, I don't think he even had a chance to move. And the pitch. Ground ball to second. That's going to score a run. And that is 1 out. So Ostingers lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the first.
Line drive, kid.
And the pitch. Oh, that hit him. And that puts Evan Lewis on first. With 1 out. That brings in Deegan. Deegan is the pitcher for Ostingers starting the game, and that'll bring Matthew out on deck. Ball low. There's a throw down by Jovi, and Evan is safely into second base with a stolen base. And I believe that is a strike. Foul ball, and it makes it 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. One out, 1 on, 1 in. Bottom of the first. Again, Matthews on deck. And here's the pitch from Mesa. There's a fly ball into right center. Center fielder's back on it. Makes the catch. But Evan Lewis does move to third on that. And that is 2 outs. So 2 down. That brings in Matthew. Aiden comes out on deck. And the pitch. Line shot into right field. Oh, just off the right fielder's glove. Gets away from it. It was a nice try. And Matthew is going to go in with a... They hold him up. He goes in with a stand-up triple. So 2 triples this inning and scores another run. And that makes it.
Let's go, Hammer.
2-0. That brings in Aiden to the plate with Smith on deck. Ball outside. And it's 1-0. And the pitch. There's a fly ball in the right center field. Nice play by the center fielder. And that is 3 outs. He had a long way to go to get to that one, to the right center. And he does the job. And that ends the threat by the Ostingers. But they do get 2 runs on 2 triples. No errors. And 1 left on base. At the end of 1, it's Ostingers 2, PYF 0. Coming up for the PYF in the top of the second is going to be Asa, Alex, and Camden. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, folks. Back to live action here in the top of the second. Asa steps in. Alex is on deck. Deegan still on the mound with Cole still behind the plate. Swing and a miss, and we're underway here in the top of the second. So no 1 count. There's a fly ball in the infield. Nice catch by Evan. And that is in foul territory, that is. And that's 1 down. So 1 out. That brings in Alex. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. He was hesitating on that one. Looked like he may have been trying to... And that's now 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Called strike. And it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. Call strike 3. And that is 2 outs.
Now batting number 34, Camden ready. This is my land. This is what we
That brings in Camden. Jax comes out on deck. Second. And I believe it's a 1-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball high. And it's 2-1. A foul ball, and that's going to be 2-2 now. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the second inning. Ostingers lead it by 2. Pop fly on the infield. Evan Lewis is back, makes the catch, and that is 3 outs. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. At the end of 1.5. It's Ostingers 2, PYF 0. Coming up in the bottom half of the second inning is going to be Smith, followed by Tucker, and then Evan Ebanks. This is Doc on the Tampa Bay UCCC Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Just a FYI, the reason why we go mute is in case that prevents us from getting any copyright strikes on songs that are played in between innings by both teams. And so that's why we do go silent. They haven't been really playing as much here, so we may, and during this game that is, we may stay more live. But anyway, here we go. Ace is still on the mound. There's a line shot in left field. That's going to get down for a hit. Dive and try by the left fielder. That's going to go quite a ways, and that's going to allow Smith. And he could have, and he will, an inside the park home run by Smith. And that is now a 3-0 ball game. So that one, the left fielder dove to try to get to that one just out of his reach, and so that's why we're awarding a hit there, because it was not a routine pitch at all. But Ace is still on the mound. Jovi's still behind the plate. Nobody out. 1 run in. There's a pitch off the hands and ground ball to first, and that is 1 out as the first baseman, Aaron, will take it himself. So 1 down. That brings in Evan Ebanks with Cole Frieda on deck. Cole is the catcher right now for Ostingers. There's a ball low, and that makes it 1-0 to Evan from Asa. Line shot in the left field. Left fielder gets past him. It was down the line, so not in a normal position, and that allows Evan to go into second base with a stand-up double. to continue the hitting here in the bottom of the second inning. Brings in Cole Frieda. On deck will be Cole Walker. Back to the top of the lineup. And the pitch. It's a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Over to first. Made the play. Here comes the throw to third. And he's safe. Nice try by PYF. Great job by Aaron. And nice snag by the shortstop over there, Brian. So 2 down. And it brings in Cole Walker. But does move Evan Ebanks over to third. So Cole tripled his first time up and scored. And pops it foul behind us here. And makes an 0-1 count to Cole. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 1 run across. Jaden's on deck. Ground ball foul. Looks like it's off the knee or shin of Cole. And so he is down. He's got an 0-2 count on him. He's grabbing his shin, and that is painful. Rightly so. He is on the ground. And looks like he's okay. So no 2 count, 2 outs. Evan Ebanks at third. And Cole Walker has an 0-2 count. And here comes the 0-2. Ball outside. And it's 1-2 now. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ostingers lead it 3-0 at the moment. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 3 outs. So they do get 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and 1 left at the end of 2 innings. It's Ostingers 3, PYF 0. Coming up is going to be, for PYF, it's going to be Jax, Jovi, and back to the top of the lineup with Brian. And this is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. I want to again thank you for joining us. If you would, please like, share, follow, and subscribe, depending on the platform you're on watching this game. Glad to have you as we do this for you to enable you to be here when you can't physically be here, as well as a memory for the players that lasts a lifetime. The other thing we're trying to do is your likes and subscriptions and follows and views of the videos, even post the live streaming, helps us to gain sponsors and donors to enhance the experience, not just for you, but also these players and their future in baseball. So a lot more to come on that down the road, but we got to start somewhere, and it starts with you. So thank you so much for being a part of the broadcast. Hugely appreciated. Also, our social media crew is out taking pictures and videos of snippets of the games. I do post on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as well. And about to get the top of the third underway with Jack stepping in. Again, this is the Bay Area Championship put on, or sponsored by, rather. Visit stpclearwater.com and put on by Tampa Bay USSSA. And, of course, special shout-out to Tournament Director Tim Labus for his tireless efforts to make sure that this tournament goes off without a hitch. And there's a ball high to start things off here in the top of the third to Jax. Again, Jovi on deck. Again, we're trying to expand our broadcast crew as well. So if you're interested in broadcasting, I have an email address for you in just a second. There's a strike. It's 1-1 count. It's T as in Tom, B as in boy, U, SSSA, so 3 S's and an A, at gmail.com. So TBUSSSA at gmail.com. There's a ground ball back up the middle. Nice snag over to first, and that is 1 out. That was, I think it's Matthew. I believe that's Matthew over at short. Matter of fact, it is. It's a great job by Matthew on that one. Called strike, and Deegan's quickly ahead. So Deegan's still on the mound. Cole Frieda still behind the plate. Ball just a little out of the zone there. That's 1-1. Oops, sorry folks, I didn't flip over the scoreboard. My apologies there. As you can see, it's 2-1. As you can see on the scoreboard, the indicator shows you who's up to plate. Of course, I'll keep you posted on the innings, whether we're in the top or the bottom. We do have some scoreboard enhancements coming in the month of April, so pretty excited about that, which will provide that information for you as well. So now it's a 2-2 count to Jovi with 1 out. Deegan gets a sign, sets and delivers to Jovi. And it's a full count. And the payoff pitch, that's in the dirt. And it's a 1-out walk issued by Deegan. And PYF has something going here in the top of the third inning. That'll bring in Brian. Mario comes out on deck. So Brian steps in. He singled his first time up. But he did get caught stealing. So Deegan checks Jovi. He's back. Actually, Jovi is not out there. It's Ian that's actually pinch running. Deegan checks him again. Jovi's the catcher, so pinch runner, which is Ian, is on first base. Again, throw over. Ian's back. So I'm guessing, just as I would bet on this, that Ian's definitely going to go. He's got a huge lead at first. And chances are he is going to end up on second base. And there he goes. Here's a throw. And he's in, standing up at second base. So I believe it's a 1-0 count. It is a 1-0 count. Ian's at second, running for Jovi. That's foul ball off the bat. And it's a 1-1 count now. From our angle, I'm of course not the camera angle, but from where I'm sitting, just behind the umpire, it looked like a potential different call, but nonetheless, it was a foul ball. So there you go. 1-1 count. Here we go. It's a ball a little bit up, and it's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out, 1 on. Top of third. Ian's running for Jovi. Jovi walked. And there's a throw to second. Very close play. Just about got him. as Ian was getting really far off there. Throws again, and they got him off the bag. And they get him in the rundown, and that's 2 outs. So 2 outs, and it's a 2-1 count to Brian. And the pitch. Foul ball. And now it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. And the pitch. And now the count's full. So back-to-back batters, Deegan has gone full, and he'll be faced with the payoff pitch. Brian awaits. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 3 outs. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on at the end of 2.5. Those Ostingers still lead it 3-0. Sorry for my delay there. Coming up in the bottom of the third is going to be Jaden, Evan, and Deegan. So Ace is still on the mound. Jovi's still behind the plate. Sorry, folks. The scoreboard keeper is a little behind schedule, and we'll get on and make sure that he stays on top of things from here on out. So, again, apologies. But we got everything straightened out. We are in the third inning, bottom of the third, as a matter of fact. Ostingers are coming to bat. They lead at 3-0. Jaden drove in an RBI his first time up. Ground ball to second base. That knocked in Cole Walker. And he'll be leading things off. And he'll be followed by Evan Lewis, who was hit by pitch and scored. All right, so here we go. First pitch to Jaden. Called strike, and it's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Ground ball back up the middle. High chopper. Brian has it. Throws over. And that is 1 out. Nice play out there. I believe that was Brian.
Line drive, kid.
Make sure I got that right. Indeed. Great job over there at shortstop. Swing and a miss by Evan Lewis. And that is strike 1.
You got it, kid. You're on it.
So Deegan's on deck. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. That's 1-1. Foul ball right back at us here. And it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a fly ball in the right center field. Center fielder's coming along. Oh, right fielder comes over, makes the catch. And wow, a nice job out there. And that's 2 down.
Excuse me, man. Man, who was that? Not that. Who was the right fielder? Braylon? Okay, thank you.
That was Braylon out there. Nice catch by Braylon. Coming a long way to get that one. And great job. So that's here's the first pitch to Deegan. It's a ball in the dirt. So 2 outs. It's a 1-0 count to Deegan with Matthew on deck. Fly ball in the infield to the... Oh, nice try, but I think the sun got in the way. That's a fair ball. And we're going to give an infield single to Deegan on that one. It's just simply because third baseman had to go a long way behind him. And then the sun right in his face. So all those factors, we're going to give a single. Pinch runner goes in. That's going to be Evan Lewis for Deegan, since Deegan's the pitcher. And it's a 1-1 count to, or I'm sorry, not a 1-1 count. It's a first pitch to Matthew. It's a fly ball in the left field. What a catch by the left fielder! And that is 3 outs. Who was that? Caleb? Okay. Great job by Caleb out there in left field. Went a long way to get that one. Made a great catch to end the inning. All right, so no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. At the end of 3, it's Ostingers 3, PYF 0. Coming up for PYF in the top of the 4th is going to be Mario, Aaron, and Caleb. This is Doc of the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. Okay, we got a new pitcher for Ostingers. That's going to be Evan Ebanks is pitching. So Deegan is done, but Cole Frieda is still behind the plate. So it looks like Evan Lewis moved to center field. And I think, I'm not sure who that is in right. It's like number 10, I think. That's Tucker in right field. All right. So that brings in Mario to lead things off. He'll be followed by Aaron, who's on deck. The bats have been pretty silent for PYF. It's called strike. And we're underway here in the top of the 4th, 0-1 on Mario. Bats have been pretty quiet since the first inning for PYF. There's a ground ball to third, fielded by, oh no! Mishandled by Braylon, and in terms of the error there, and that allows Aaron to come to the plate. It allows Mario to get on first base, that is. Aaron comes to the plate. So my mistake earlier, I was saying that was Aaron at first. It was actually Camden at first. My apologies, folks, in some of the defensive plays earlier. Called strike to Aaron, and it's 0-1 on him. Caleb's on deck. So Aaron reached on an error by the first baseman his first time up. Nice hustle down there by him. And like I said, Caleb's on deck. They check Mario. He's not going anywhere just yet. Caleb doubled his first time up. And he awaits. like I said, on deck. So Evan steps back off the mound. And the pitch. Ball low. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball high. And now it's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Top of the 4th. Mario's at first. It's like a quick visit from the coach to his pitcher. Again, PYF trails by 3 in this one. Nice breeze out here today, which is making the heat very bearable. I am kind of hoping in Canal we have the same thing tomorrow. Throw over to check Mario. He's back. Huge lead for Mario over at first. I'm guessing he's going on the pitch. Nope, he did not. And that's ball 3 to Aaron. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And now it is 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Mario at first. Here in the 4th. Top of 4th to be exact. And Aaron is on with a walk. So puts runners on first and second for Caleb, who doubled his first time up. And on deck will be Braylon. Braylon, if you recall, made that good catch out in right field a little bit earlier. Right center. There's a ball low to Caleb, and it's a 1-0 count. And Caleb also made a spectacular catch in left field last inning. There's a bunt down the first base line, fielded fair, and that's 1 out. As that sacrifice bunt moved everybody up. So runners at second and third.
Now batting, number 42, Braylon Mack.
I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Get them crossing the line today. The hate be so real, the love be fake.
There's a wild pitch. That's thankfully for Ostingers, that comes right back to the plate. We're not that far behind the home plate, probably, I'm going to say 20 feet. But if the ball goes out to the right or left, then that's definitely a run coming in. It's a 1-0 count, and now it's a 1-1 count to Braylon. Ace is on deck. And the 1-1 pitch. Foul ball. And now it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on. Time runs at the plate for PYF. Call strike 3, and that is 2 outs.
Now batting number 1, Asa Merrill.
That brings Asa to the plate, and Alex comes out on deck. Called strike. And it's an 0-1 count. Middle infield's deep. And First and third are also even with the bag. And it's a 1-1 count. Outfield is shallow. And the pitch. Ground ball to first, fielded by Deegan. And that is 3 outs. So no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. At the end of 3.5, it's Ostingers 3, PYF 0. Coming up for PYF in the bottom of the 4th inning is going to be Aiden, Smith, and Tucker. Again, thanks for joining us here at the Bay Area Championship, put on by Tampa Bay USSSA and sponsored by VisitCPClearwater.com. I'm Doc, your commentator. The broadcast is brought to you by Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We are live in Pinellas County, Florida at Whitesell Softball Fields. As you can see, the mound is not a dirt mound, which is very common when you're playing on softball fields, of course. If you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, please like, share, follow, and subscribe, depending on the platform you're on. All those help us to grow the channel, grow our capabilities for you and the players. Also looking for broadcasters, so if you know anyone that wants to broadcast, please send it my way. TBUSSSA, that's T as in Tom, B as in boy, U, 3 S's and an A, at gmail.com. Again, TBUSSSA at gmail.com. Thank you all very much for those subscribes, shares, likes. Really appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to Aiden to start things off in the bottom of the 4th, and it's fouled off for strike 1. Smith's on deck. Smith, as you recall, hit the inside the park home run his last time up. Ball in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Or, yes, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Just getting underway here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ace is still on the mound. Joey's still behind the plate. It's a 1-2 count. It's a fly ball that is just out of the reach of the second baseman. And to shallow right field. And Aiden's on with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the 4th inning. That brings in Smith. And Tucker comes out on deck. There's a bunt. Nice bunt down the third base line. Fielded not cleanly. And that allows runners to go on first and second. So we'll charge an error to the third baseman on that one. So runners at first and second, nobody out. Tucker stands in. Evan Ebanks is on deck. Couple of interesting ball placements. There's another show bunt by Tucker, and it's a 1-0 count as it's off the plate, and he pulled back in time. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop by Jovi. Keeps the runners where they are. And it's 2-0. On deck is Evan. And the pitch. And it's 3-0. So definitely hitter's count. Curious to see if he has a green light or if he will be taking this pitch. My guess is he will be showing bunt again. Maybe not. That's my guess. Yeah, he does indeed. Called strike. And now it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Ball 4. Right back at us. I flinched on that one. And that loads the bases with nobody out for Evan Ebanks. Evan doubled his last time up. Ostingers have a chance here to extend the lead. And the pitch. Ground ball foul. And it's a 0-1 count to Evan. And the pitch. Ball high. And it's 1-1. It's a 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in the dirt. And now it's 2-1. So quick visit from the coach to talk to his pitcher, Asa. Bases loaded, nobody out. A 2-1 count. Asa has absolutely nowhere to put Evan. Cole Frieda's on deck. Conference is over. And here comes the 2-1. And I believe now it's 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike, nobody out, bases loaded. Asa has nowhere to put him. And the pitch. And that walks in a run. So bases remain loaded. That makes it a 4-0 game in favor of Ostingers. Coming up after this one, the next game, we've been running a little bit early, which is great, but unusual. Is going to be the Wesley Chapel Storm and R3 baseball. Be our last 12U Open pool play game of the day. There's a ball high to Cole Frieda. That's 1-0. Cole Walker's on deck. Pop foul. Nice try by the catcher, Jovi. Just couldn't quite get to it. Now it's a 1-1 count. Great job. Nice hustle. Just out of the reach. And it's never easy when you look straight up into the sun trying to find that baseball either. So, again, great hustle and a very nice try by Jovi on that one. So it's a 1-1 count. And the pitch. That's a ball low and outside. That's going to make it 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, Asa has nowhere to put Cole. And the pitch. Called strike. And now it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And it's ball 3. So full count. This is a key payoff pitch here for Asa. He comes set and delivers. It's a ground ball to third. Weird hop, throws over to first. Nice job. They get the out, but one run does come in. And Ostingers now extend the lead 5-0. That moves Tucker to third, Evan Ebanks to second. It brings in Cole Walker with one down. Foul ball, and it will be 0-1. Jaden's on deck. Jaden's 0 for 2, but does have an RBI. So Evan Ebanks, as he's a pitcher. We see Matthew, who is the last batted out, because Cole Freed is the catcher. He's actually the last batted out, but he cannot. That's a 0-2 count now to Cole Walker. He can't pinch run because he's the catcher. So Matthew is the last batted out that can do that, and he's running now 4. There's a pop fly into shallow right field. That's going to get down for a hit. That will score Tucker, and also
Touch the base, touch the base, touch the base.
will score Matthew. So 2 RBI single. Goes to second on the throw. It brings in 2 more, which like I said, Tucker and Matthew for Evan. 7-0. Catcher goes out to talk to his pitcher. That brings in Jaden with Cole Walker at second. Now, if it's ball 1, now since it is the bottom of the 4th, if Ostingers put one more run across the plate, that could end this game with an 8-run rule. It's a ground ball. That's going in the hole. That's going into left field for a base hit. And Cole Walker will hold at third. And so Jaden is on with a 1-out single while Cole moves to third.
Let's go, Elu. Line drive, kid.
So with Evan Lewis stepping in. So the go-ahead run is at, or the I should say the 8th run in this inning is at third. And the pitch. Ball low. There's a throw down at second. Jaden easily makes it to second base with a stolen base. So runs at second and third.
Let's go, Elu. Line drive, kid.
1 out. And the pitch. Fly ball in the right field. Catch is made. Tag from third. Here comes the run. And that will be the ball game. So that's it, folks. Ostingers take this one in 4. Final score here, Ostingers 8, PYF 0. Thanks for joining us here in this live broadcast of 12U Open Baseball at the Bay Area Championship here at Whitesell Field 2, put on by Tampa Bay UTROPOSA and sponsored by VisitStPClearwater.com and broadcast by Tampa Bay UTROPOSA Sports Network. Again, final score here, Ostingers 8, PYF 0. And our next game will be coming up, scheduled for 2:30, but maybe a little bit early since we are way ahead of schedule. I don't know. It just depends on when the other teams are going to be ready. But anyway, nonetheless, thanks again for joining us. Really appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. And once again, final score here, 8-0 Ostingers. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back in a bit with the final game of the day between Wesley Chapel Storm and R3 Baseball.